Hello everybody and welcome back. This is your host Captain Awesomeness, and today I'm at Boss Pro Karting to bring you to a very changed layout again. Excuse the coughing. So here's the deal. I do not know why the layout was changed, but this is going to be the layout for the month of November. I was really happy about that layout where I was doing the double hairpin piece, but things have changed, so it is what it is. I was about to do, believe you me, a how to navigate through the track over here at Boss Pro Karting, but since the layout has changed, kind of makes that layout, outdated. So since we're back to the original, or not original, but this layout, I will talk a little bit about something else instead. So this whole thing that I've been doing with video quality, let me explain a little bit about what's been going on with that. So just to kind of put a little bit of perspective here, now every one of my videos that I have uploaded so far were in the 1080p format. And while 1080p works well, what I started to realize was that in relation to higher resolution videos, 1080p started to look a little granular. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to do something about that. So now I decided that I'm going to post up 2.7K, not 4K or 8K, but 2.7K. On YouTube, you can go all the way up to 8K and really have some good resolution videos, but it comes at a cost, right? So I had to do a little bit of that, and I figured, okay, I'm going to now instead do my videos in 2.7, given the format availability options over on YouTube versus also what my GoPro can do. So with that in mind, I said, all right, I'm going to now record in 2.7K, and here is the details of what it takes to actually do this. So in 1080p, it's a pretty standard format for recording this as an MP4, and usually in 1080p it takes about 4 gigabytes of file size for me to record about a 10-minute video. So, and the upload to YouTube takes about 10 minutes. Now, when it gets uploaded to YouTube, YouTube has to process this into standard definition and high definition. So in standard definition, that's basically 144, 240, and 360p, as well as 480p. When you go higher, 720p, 1080p, 2.7K, 4K, and 8K, that's where file sizes go up. So like I said, typical file size was 4 gigabytes for me on 1080p. At 2.7K, it went up to 12.5 gigabytes for the same length of video. In length, I mean time. So that's significantly a lot more. 3 times more, to be exact. So what does that entail? That entails a lot more time for YouTube to actually process the video for uploading. So what used to take 10 minutes now takes 3 times longer, so about a half hour. And I have a pretty fast internet connection, so that's not even the issue. Uploads are just a little bit slower usually, and that's all right. What really is the issue of contention for me, now that I'm at 2.7K, is what I just said, that YouTube processes videos after you upload them, first in standard definition, then in high definition. So now when I upload the 2.7K video, YouTube is not only doing standard definition and then that up to 1080p, at the same time, YouTube now has to process this from 1080p to 2.7K. What that meant, I did not know in terms of processing times, but typically after the upload was done, the files in 1080p would be available within about 30 minutes after the 10-minute upload deal. Now, this last video that you saw, dude, guys, YouTube took 8 hours. I uploaded the video at midnight, and the 2.7K version was not ready until 8 in the morning. So that's pretty bad. I still think it's worth it though, because in the end the objective is I want to see more refinement. That granular video that 1080p seems now, I just wanted to kind of do something about that, and I think 2.7K is well worth that time frame. So what does this mean for me? That means that I might have a lot more videos in the pipeline that I have to now schedule for release to allow YouTube enough time to process the videos. So that means sometimes you guys might have to wait a little bit longer before you see an updated version. So I don't know what to say about that other than, hey, that's just how things are. Now, as for lap times, fastest lap time I've done on this particular layout is 19.032 if memory serves me well. Right now I'm at 19.428. The fastest ever here has been 18.6. I don't know if I'm going to be able to hit 18.6, but my goal is definitely to try and hit, you know, low 19s again. Flat, 19 flat would be great. I'm going to have to go look back at my September lap times so I can tell you with absolute verification what my best lap time was. But anyway, this race is about to end in about a minute, so I just wanted to at least share that particular aspect with you guys. Now, also be aware that my go-karting videos are going to be a bit fewer and far between, and that's just because some other things are happening in life that are going to keep me considerably busier than what I have been over the last I don't know, 14, 15 months or so. So I'm sorry if you guys only come here for go-karting videos, but I really want to do something more with the channel, so this way I can kind of diversify and bring in a lot of other interests along with me. Now, too much diversification is bad, I feel, so I'm going to do what I like the most. So I'm going to talk a lot about automotive stuff and a lot about tech stuff, because those are things that I am pretty heavily into. So anyway, end of this session. I will let you guys know how my sessions go for the rest of the day in a small follow-up video, but right now 19.428 and I'm aiming for 19 flat, so we'll see how that goes. And until I give you guys the update, just in the back of your minds, just guys, give me your support, and I'm really glad that you guys keep coming back to watch my videos. So just wanted to at least throw that little bit of gratitude for you guys. So all right, anyway, I'll see you guys once I am done with my overall sessions for the day. All right, guys, now that I am back home, I actually took some time to research my fastest lap time at Boss Pro Karting, and I did do a fastest lap time somewhere around September 14th with this new but old layout, and it wasn't 19.034. I was wrong about that. It was 19.093. So having said that, you know, today I went a few times around the again, relatively newer layout, and it took me a while to kind of get back into the hang of things, and I registered a lap time of 19.023, so exactly 7/100ths of a second faster than what I did back in September. My goal, to be honest with you, you know, to hit the top 10 was already achieved. Now I'm just trying to get into the top 3 and stay in the top 3. Having said that, I also know this, that the fastest lap time registered with this particular layout is like 18.808. And that was set by a gentleman by the name of Zach. So Zach, I'm coming for you. But really the main thing is that I am now giving myself this goal. It's going to be that I got to just try to hit 18.999, and I'm just that close. Like, it's literally just about, you know, less than a hair length away from hitting that goal. So it's just a matter of personal achievement, really. It doesn't really accomplish anything other than just feeling satisfied. But, you know, that's the thing. I just have this drive, and I'm going to do whatever it takes to try to get the lap time I want. Besides this, so you guys, if you were listening in, I said something about how I'm going to change some content. And like I said, I'm going to focus a lot of what I want to talk about with relative I guess, interest that would appeal to me. So with that said, I want to really go into technology stuff and into automotive. I actually dabble with both, and maybe there's a third thing, but I'm kind of still debating on whether I want to bring that in. But anyway, so content is going to change. It is getting colder. I am also getting busier with a lot of things that I got to pay attention to. So with that in mind, yeah, I don't know how much go-karting I'm going to be able to do in that meantime. So don't lose interest. I'm still going to go-kart. It's just that it's not going to be with the frequency that I've been doing right now. And plus, I do think that, it's important to kind of look at my channel. How is it growing? And it's growing all right. It's just that I think that there's only very many people who are going to be interested in go-karting. So I do think that it's important to kind of add a bit more content, add a bit more flavor, so to say, so let's see how things go, and hopefully you guys like the stuff. So the thing is, I've also asked a lot, about adding more people to the channel. I've requested you guys and stuff, and thank you for doing it for me. But I think organic growth has to also come from within, so that's why I'm also doing this. And obviously, I'm a pretty amateur creator. I don't do a lot of graphic stuff and all that. I have a very kind of cumbersome old school stuff that I'm using, so I'll work on getting some of my video editing skills enhanced as well, so more people might want to see. So anyway, guys, I don't want to make this a lengthy video, just wanted to talk real quick about a couple things. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.